Zaccheus Onumba Dibiaezue was born in 1914. His early education took place at St. Stephen's Primary School, Anambra State, Nigeria. But the premature death of his father meant that his formal education could no longer continue. However, through self-learning, he was able to undertake and pass examinations, eventually earning a place to study economics at the London School of Economics and Political Science. He would become the first company secretary and legal advisor to the African Continental Bank, became the first commissioner for finance and then agriculture in the government of the East Central State. Through self-learning and a quest for knowledge, Zaccheus Dibiaezue attained far greater success than in his original circumstances. He died on July 16, 1975.
When late Zaccheus Onumba Dibiaezue died, his children were still quite young. But when it came, and so as we do in Nigeria, you have this situation where when you come to significant anniversaries, then you hold the party that you would have held if you had been old enough at the time of the death. But in the case of late Zaccheus Dibiaezue, his wife and his daughters felt that, look, rather than have something very temporary like a party which everybody dresses up to come and eat in public, why not do something that's more meaningful in terms of his life? And what was the meaningful thing in terms of his life? That was the importance of books. That's what led to the founding of the library. Of course, in his practice as a lawyer, he had acquired some properties, so the initial library was founded in one of those properties at Awolowo Road.
Our mission at Zaccheus Onumba Dibiaezue Memorial Library is to provide channels where people can access information and learning tools. To achieve this, we have established projects within the community. Our first project, CATHY, an acronym for Catch Them Young, is a monthly reading program involving local government primary schools.
Every month when the schools are in session, we have 26 children from the school who come to the library. They're introduced to the library itself. What they will have done is that they would have read a book that would have been given to them in advance, and we just sort of discussed the story, what they thought, how they saw particular aspects of it, and thereafter they become regular. Many of them become regular library users. It's very rewarding because you see the children really opening up under the influence of exposure to books. But of course, once you've done that for 26 children a month, one immediately becomes aware that you're just scratching the surface of the problem. And so the next project that we have is the OASIS project.
The OASIS project establishes libraries in local government primary schools. Our first OASIS project was established at St. George's Primary School, Falomo, in 2004. Since then, libraries have been set up in Hope Primary School, Jinodu Primary School, Ikoyi Primary School, and Army Children's School. Our first digital learning center was established in April 2011 at Iriti Junior High School and has over 20 computers, all connected to the internet and used by the school community to access information on the web. We also have a mobile library project that provides library services to government schools and prisons.
Within Ikoyi community itself lies a prison community where we have as much as over 1,500 inmates. Some of them are sitting for one or two examinations, exam examinations like WAEC, like JAM, like Open University entrance examinations, and some are just reading for pleasure. And so it meets our objective. And so we are much more encouraged to actually put more resources into such services.
Our core values, which are accountable stewardship, measurable positive difference, and prioritizing the use of resources, guide the way we work and have ensured the success of our projects so far. Now, we hope to expand access to knowledge beyond secondary schools and prisons.
The capacity to read creates a hunger for you to want to know as well. And that doesn't have to be books. And that's really what the expansion is. What we're planning to do with the website of ZODML is to bring not just the internet to it's not just to say that people have access to the internet, but also to bring the internet to Nigeria, or to make Nigeria part of the internet.
Z.O. Dibiaezue was a man who knew that if he ever hoped to rise above his humble beginnings, education would be the key. Our vision is a Nigeria in which everyone has the ability and resources to educate themselves.